This is my 3D version of the interior view of the swallowing mechanism. First, we start with the trachea, which is right here. I chose to do rope because I thought it kind of looked like the cartilages and the different layers of the trachea. And then as we move up, we have this part represents the larynx right here. We have the cricoid cartilage, the cryothyroid ligament, the cricothyroid muscles right here. And then here we have the laryngeal prominence, the hyoid cartilage thyroid cartilage is right here. Then we have the thyroid ligament, which goes right here. Up here is the hyoid bone. The epiglottis is at the very top. And then these little lines represent the thyroid membrane. Now this is the posterior view. So we start down here with the trachea at the bottom, and then we move on to the cricoid cartilage right here. This is the posterior cricoarytenoid muscle right here, within right here. And then we have the oblique arytenoid muscle, which is the one that makes kind of like an X right here. I know that these are kind of close together. And then this is the transverse arytenoid muscle, and that one kind of sits behind the X's right here. And then we have the cuneiform tubercle, which is right here kind of on the edge. It's a little bit fatter. And then the cornicute tubercle, which is right here a little bit lower, and it's a little bit thinner. Back here, the hyoid bone has kind of wrapped around from the interior view. And then this is thyroid membrane. It's kind of all, you can't really see it, but there's little lines down in here. We also have the epiglottis, which sits right here. And then the line right here is the artenoglottic fold. So lastly, we have the superior view. We will start going through that. So first we have the thyroid cartilage down here, which kind of looks indented a little bit. And then we have the vocal ligament, which is on the inside of this vocal muscle right here. So it kind of goes along the inside. And then we have the thyroarytenoid muscle, which is right here on the outside right here. And then the yarn represents the cricothyroid muscles, which are kind of like this little in-between space. And then we have up here is the lateral cricoarytenoid muscle, which is represented by this purple yarn on the side right here. And then at the top is the posterior cricoarytenoid muscle. And then up here we have, at the very top, we have the cricoid cartilage. And then over here we have it's falling off, the arytenoid cartilage that represents the muscle process, which is just like a little spot that's right here over here in the corner. And then down inside of here is where we have the arachnoid cartilage that represents the vocal process. At the very top up here, this pink represents the transverse and oblique arachnoid muscles. And then I think that is it. I got the vocal muscle.